Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And the question of the day today is, what tools have you found? I just found this out in the street. Looks like a great tool. Maybe has a nice cutting edge here in case you need a knife. I always do. And of course it looks like a paint tool. Aluminum hand. I don't know what's under here. Haven't really explored it much. I don't know if there's if there's any kind of brand on it. Maybe it's on the blade, which is obviously a drywall installer. Anyway, I'm wondering what tools you found. These are a few others I found. Occasionally I find a hammer. In fact, I passed up a nice little small sledgehammer, or one of the drilling hammers I saw. Because it was on an an interstate exchange. I couldn't exactly pull over. I've seen ladders and step stools. Screwdrivers are pretty common. I have found a handful of good these adjustable wrenches. I found a rigid that obviously had been used by a welder because it had some pretty significant kind of looked like melting gouges in it. It's common to find screwdriver bits. I see those. I see a lot of sockets, just mostly junk sockets. Occasionally you find a good one, something worth hanging on to, but most of the time they're not good. I found a few snap-on sockets actually too, mostly 1/4 inch. Occasionally odds and ends that probably easily fell out of a truck. I have found one snap-on Allen wrench here. There's a 3mm. Really nice there. Get it before it gets run over. But I'm curious, what tools have you found? A friend of mine just emailed or texted me a while ago that he found a Milwaukee M12 hammer drill. And he was excited about that just for finding it. He doesn't have any Milwaukee batteries, and he's a DeWalt guy, but and gave the Milwaukee tool to a friend. I offered to send him a battery and charger, and he said he already gave the thing away. But it was just exciting. It's fun to find tools. And I'm curious, what have you found? And this can be anything from inside the engine bay. I have friends who've pulled things out, as they open their engine and find a couple odds and ends left in there from when it got serviced. I have found stuff on highways, along highways. Most of the stuff I find is just in the street. Usually, and at stoplights too, which I'm guessing maybe because it's just sitting somewhere, and as long as you're driving smooth, it hangs on. But if you launch off at a stoplight, you might go sliding out the back. But anyway, this stuff is all over the place if you're not moving at higher speeds. But I know some people have really scored some big things, and I'm curious, what have you found? What lost tools have you recovered? Let me know in the comments. And with that, Doc out.